Dímelo, mi gente. Welcome back to Coqui Tactical. Today, I want to talk about the Tactical Development Rip Stick. So, this is a charging handle for your SIG P320 slide. Why do you want a charging handle? Well, if you're setting up a Flux Raider like I am with this thing, you need a charging handle. Tactical Development makes them. They make a few different ones. They make a top loaded one that also goes into your sight channel. They make the side, and they also make one that goes in the optic plate in the rear. I like the front setups, and I like this guy because it keeps a front sight in there, and it's right here on the left and the front. Let's talk about it. So installing it was not hard once you get the front sight out. The front sight on SIGs are hard to come out. They're super tight tolerances. You're not going to get them out with a mallet and a punch. You're going to need something like this, and that's what I want to show you right here. Let me turn you around. So get this sight pusher. It's from Amazon, Sprogane, 35 bucks. It is definitely nice. It has 4 lugs on the side, which will push from the rear of your slide and front to get this complete level. It has a top arm that comes down and gives pressure on the bottom of the slide, and then you adjust these spring-loaded knobs to bring it down to where you need, and then you just push that front sight out. This worked awesome. Main tip is make sure you have it completely level in. You do not want any flex in this slide when you're pushing out that front sight, because these channels here, they get a lot of pressure. They can crack. It's thin, material here. So just make sure it's completely in there, completely level and straight, and you have the right arms. This sight pusher comes with different arms that just come out here, and you can interchange them. So make sure you have the right one for your slide, and you'll be good to go. So great product to get your front sight out. And then to install the ripstick, like I said, I just put a little oil, lubed in that channel, held this nice and level so it doesn't flex. I had a buddy actually, put some pressure on the rear. I held the front, and then I just, with the rubber mallet, smacked it in about 1/8 of an inch to make sure I was going in straight and it wasn't, flexed or level, and I wasn't going to, break this. This is aluminum. And then after it was straight, I just gave it some good wax and it went straight in, and I just got it to where I needed it. And once this was in, I did put in the sight pusher just to move this out a little bit to align my front sight. I was good to go. Has 2 set screws in the front, and you set down, and it's in there. You don't need blue Loctite in here because these channels are so tight. This guy's not going anywhere. With those set screws, you'll be fine. Tactical Development ripstick. You get on a right side charge or left side charge like I got, blacked out, or with the tritium front sight like I did. But that's how you would install it. Definitely need a sight pusher to get that front sight out. Just wanted to let you guys know on that. If you have any questions, hit me up in the comment. But check out Tactical Development for some Flux Raider products. Later, guys.